So wear your lanyard tonight. All right, that's enough. We got some more changes, but I'll tell you those for the workshops. All right, hey, everybody stand up. Carefully, don't bang a guitar. I already heard a case go off the thing there. Scared me. That's a scary sound. But it was just a case, so I think I hope it was just a case. All right, here we go. You have to set your guitar down if you have a guitar stand close by. We're going to do our stretches again there. You look like a man who needs to get rid of a guitar there. Here's a guitar stand. I don't know whose this is, but we're just going to claim it here. Hey, don't fall. Fearson would take that guitar back from me. Okay, hey, stretch your arms out. Oh, stretch a little bit. Oh man, we got to do a big one today. Been sitting in these chairs too long. All right, stretch out here. Now, yesterday we did our fingers up like that, which is a great exercise. Now I want you to do the twist. As far as you can. Come on. Let's stretch muscles we haven't worked in a long time. One more time. All right, good. Let's stretch our fingers out here like we did yesterday. Fingertip to fingertip. Not trying to break your hands or everything. My wife was back in the back there as Christy was coming in. She said, I saw this lady back there and she was just doing, I couldn't figure out what she was doing. I thought she was having problems. Then I realized it was Christy doing hand stretching things. What she was doing is this kind of a lateral exercise here. So you kind of put your hand out lightly. Don't hurt your fingers. Don't hurt your fingers. You need those. Okay? And then put it down there. You feel what that's stretching, that's doing there? Okay, all right. Hey, let's shake. Let's shake again. 15 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Melody, you're shaking. You're not even playing. 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, grab your guitars, sit back down very carefully. Don't knock anything over. All right, good job. All right, yesterday we kind of worked on spreading your fingers out. We went through some chord changes. We taught you guys some new chords, some ways to explore around in your instrument, get a little bit of creativity happening. Just move those forms around. We worked on stretching our fingers in various ways. Now we're going to do a little bit different thing. We're going to kind of do a basic chord workout. So I wrote a couple of chord progressions out here, and we're just going to take a look at these and see what we can create with this. Okay? So we've got in the key of C, that first basic progression written there at the top. We've got the 4 basic chords you're going to come across pretty much in any song. The 1 chord, the chord that's built off of the first step of the major scale. In C, that would be a C. The chord built off of the 6th step, C, D, E, F, G, A, which would be an A minor. If you need them, they're down here. Both of them are the same. That's the 6 minor. The F is a 4, C, D, E, F, that's the 4 chord in any key. And then the G is the 5 chord in any key. 1, 6 minor, 4, and 5. With those chords, man, that's about probably 90% of the songs you've ever heard in your life are being used with those chords. Okay? With just 1, 4, and 5, that's probably 80% of every country song you've ever heard is just 1, 4, and 5. So these are the primary chords you need to know in a key or be familiar with. Good guitar keys are always the caged keys. You can always remember that by the word caged. C, key of C, A, key of A. So no 1, 4, 5, and 6 minor in this. In fact, let's try that. Let's try that for a second. If I'm in C, the 1, 6 minor, 4, 5 would be C, as it's written there. C, A minor, F, that's the 4, and then G, that's the 5. Okay, 1, 6 minor, 4, and 5. But let's say if I'm in the key of D, what would that be? What would the 1 chord be? That's easy. D. What would the 6 minor, you gotta count up. B minor. I heard a B flat in there. That's just close, but you're just close enough to be really wrong. The B minor. What's the 4 chord in the key of D? G. Okay. What's the 5 chord? A. Okay. This is not, for those of you who aren't understanding where these people are coming up with these things. It's a major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. And we're just taking the 1, the first note of that, D, the 4th note of that, D, E, F sharp, G, the 5th, if I had it, where's my dry erase board when I need it? An A, that's 5th, and then 6th is the B. And because it's the 6th step, we're gonna make it minor. That's something you'll learn in the advanced theory class, okay? Let's do another key. Oh, well, let's play that. Let's do a D. Okay, let's do the 6 minor, which would be B minor. A little bit of a bar chord. The 4 chord, which would be a G. The 5 chord, which would be an A. Okay. So here we go. It starts with the 1. 1, 2, D, ready, go. 6 minor, B minor. If we do that in the key of, let's go to another key, the key of E. Okay, so now we're in the key of E. Oh, they're already shouting. The key of 1, it's E. Or sorry, the 1 chord in the key of E is E. That's easy. What's the 6 minor in the key of E? C sharp, but it would be minor since it's in that 6th spot. So it would be a C sharp minor. The 4 chord would be an A. And the 5 chord would be a B. There you go. Here we go. 1, 2, E, 1 chord, go. 6 minor, C sharp minor. Another one. Let's do in the key of G. Okay, so now G is 1. What's the 6 minor? E minor. Heard a couple of guesses before we got to an E minor. Don't believe me? G, A, B, C, D, E. E minor. Okay, what's the 4 chord in the key of G? C. What's the 5 chord in the key of? Okay, you know, Nashville number system. Okay. They talk about, you'll look at a page and it looks like just a big science experiment of 1s and 4s and 5s and slashes and dots and things like that. This is exactly what they're reading. Okay, 1, if I'm in the key of G, that means it's a G for that first bar, and then a 4, let's say, that'll be a C, and it goes to, that's exactly what how the natural number system ties into all this sort of stuff. Let's do it 1, 6 minor, 4, 5 in G. Here we go, G. A 2. A 1, a G, a ready, go. 6 minor, E minor. 4 chord C. 5 chord D. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. G. E minor. What's the last one that we haven't done of our keys? The key of A. Okay, key of A. So 1 is an A. That's an easy one. What's the 6th minor? F sharp minor. So the 6th spot's gonna be a minor. F sharp minor. Okay, big old mama F chord here. F sharp or 6-string bar chord. Okay. Then what's the 4 chord in the key of A? D, D. And then what's the 5 chord in the key of A? E. Here we go. Start on A. 1, 2. You know what to do. A. F sharp minor. D. 4 chord. 5 chord. Hey, let's go back to 4 chord. 4 chord and. See, I'm making you think. 1 chord. 6 minor. 5. Let's do a little bit more of that. 4. 5. 6 minor. F sharp minor. 4. 1. Great. Now we're in the key of D. Here we go. Key of D. 1. Follow me. D. 1. 4 chord. 5 chord. A. 6 minor. B minor. 4. 5. 1. 6 minor. 4. 5. 1. 4. 5. 1. Okay, yeah. You quickly see how it snowballs really quickly. So when you're listening to all these, songs of those chords coming pretty quickly there. Okay? All right. And you have to jump through these keys. But Steve, do I need to learn all these keys? Well, really you're not going to be playing much in the key of F sharp. And you're not going to be playing a whole lot in the key of D flat. So hang around, especially know the ones in the guitar-friendly keys, which are your caged keys. C, D, E, G, and A. Okay? All right, so here we've got a basic progression there. You guys all right? Learning mode. We got performance mode where we look back, like last night, and we go, wow, look at them go. Wow. We got performance mode, and then we've got learning mode. Learning mode is never as fun as performance mode. Never as fun. But learn to love learning mode, because that's where real things get done, is down here in learning mode. Tonight, we could be in performance mode, and we could just watch the guys go. Okay, here we go. Basic progression here. We've got a C, we've got an A minor, we've got an F and a G. About as easy as you could get if you're playing flat picking, bluegrass, you're going to play good old open chords like this. So I'm going to get, let's see, they don't use electric too much, but I'll try and get an acoustic sort of sound. Here we go. 1, 2, whole notes, just play the chord, and 2, A minor, next one, go. 2, F, and ready, go. 2, sorry Alex, I'm moving too much for it. G, go. 2, do it again. C, ready, go. Make sure every note is sounding nice and pretty. No buzzes. A minor. Here comes that big bar F. Don't let it buzz. Ready, go. 2, hold it. 1, and G, go. Good. Great sounding progression. You'll use it in a lot of stuff, but there's different musical situations where you're going to need to do something different. So if I'm in more of a contemporary, more of a pop sound, I'm going to adjust that same progression, that 1, 6 minor, 4, 5. I'm going to adjust it to be, I'm going to put a couple little chord substitutions in there. Okay? So here I did a contemporary progression. Okay? It's the same chords, but this is how, if I was doing it for the intro to a big country ballad, these are the chords that I would play for this. Okay? Instead of the C, I would play a C2. Okay? Some of these may be new chord forms, some of them may not. Second finger up on top, and then third and fourth down here at the bottom. For the A minor, I would turn it into an A minor 7. Okay? Then I would do an F2. Okay? Okay, and then a G5. Okay? Let's practice those chords again. Everybody just play me a C2. A minor 7 is the next one. But you've got that pinky on that G up there. Then I keep the pinky on the G and I must adjust my fingers around to create the F2. You getting on this mellow? I need to make sure I'm teaching. I want you to learn something. If I can teach Melba, who doesn't have a guitar, how to play guitar, then I'm a real instructor. G5 is the next one. Okay? Now, I added 2 chords. I added the second step to these major chords. We've talked about this a ton. To the major chords. And then I also did another trick where I'm using common tones between the different chords. So you'll notice that high G is in all of the chords. Don't believe me? Look. Okay, so let's play through this. Just hold notes first, and then we'll get a little bit more fancy with it. 2, 1, 2, hold note C. A minor 7, find it and play, go. F2, find it and play, go. G5, 1, and ready, go. Do it again, just move that first or second finger down, kick the C2, go. To A minor 7, and you're doing great. F2, just keep that pinky, he just stays in that one slot the whole time. 2, 3, 4, G5, 2, 3, 4. Those lower notes I'm playing with my second finger, you'll notice. Okay? So if I would be playing that on the beginning of some country ballad, what I would do is probably kick on a little delay. That's a little too short of a delay, so I'm going to crank it up here. Or actually, let's... with that. So I got a little bit of tricks I'm adding here. I'm adding a little bit of delay, adding those common tones, and suddenly I've created a different kind, a whole different feel of a progression. Okay? Reggae. I know you guys are itching to go reggae this morning. Here we go, here we go. And these are also just kind of a simple triad sort of a progressions. All of these use just the top 3 strings on your guitar. So look at that third line. For the C, I've simplified it to just the top 3 strings. If you're just learning how to play, these are really good shapes to use because they don't use as many fingers. There's a C, A minor, oh man. Okay. Then the F, I would actually bar those two notes that are together, so I would bar that first finger there. Just a little baby bar. And then I scooted up 2 frets and I've got the G. Got it? Here we go. Whole notes first. 1 and whole note. 2, A minor 7 and 2, an F and ready, go. 2, hold that F now, scoot to the G. 2, ready, do it again and C. 3, A minor. I don't want to say 7, but just an A minor. Triad. And F, go. 2, bar that thing. Bar your first finger down, G. When I'm doing that bar, Alex, okay, I'm going to test your zooming focus skills on this. On this F, when you're doing a little F thing like this, a D minor 7th, anything that involves this move, look what's happening. I've got one knuckle that's coming over, and I've got another knuckle that's actually going in, inverted. Okay? Okay? Good. Are we getting this? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I can, your knuckle will go two ways. I can go this way with my knuckle, or I can actually invert it like that, just a little ways. But that's a very helpful thing you can do on guitar. So when you're doing these little baby bars like that, I've actually got one inverted and one coming over the top. So I'm not doing this. Did you see what happened there? Everything bad just happened there. My wrist went up, I went back. Now these are both curved right here and all that sort of stuff. What I want to do is go down. This inverts. See how it's doing? It's going in. That's what I want. I got a little air space here. All the good things are starting to happen now. Bad. Good. Actually, this isn't bad. You're going to see a lot of this tonight. When you're doing blues stuff, you need that power to bring those bends up. You just can't play. I can't play, you know, really technical stuff like that. It's great for blues when I need power, but when I need more technical stuff, especially things like this, I've got to lower that a little bit. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's fun and all, but where's my drummer? Oh yeah. 1, 2, ready, C, ready, go. A minor, 2, ready, go. F, ready, go. G. Okay. All right, let's speed him up a little bit. A minor. F, G, where does the reggae come in there, Steve? You're just going to do, all you have to do, hey, we're doing this, we want to get an island feel, sort of a thing. Great. All I start doing is doing this. A 1. 1. F. 1. G. Do it again. C. 1. A. F. Go. G. Do it again. Line down, then I'm doing still triads, but I'm just going to be farther up on the neck. So now the C is up here at the 8th fret in the same shape that the F used to be in, but now it's way up here. Okay? I'm still using just the top strings. I'm at the 8th fret and I've got my little inverted bar here. Then A minor, I got my second finger, my third, and my first. This one may be a little bit more unfamiliar. This is the F. And then I scoop down for the G, just to give it up, kind of almost a D shape. Got it? So let's try those again. C. Well, let's get a drummer going. C, 2, ready, go. And you end up with, you can get creative things happening. So if I go, I wish I had a slower loop that wasn't quite so. Okay, so now I'm going to mix the two inversions between the chord progressions. I'm just going to mess around. a much more interesting sort of sounding guitar part. All right, look at the next one down there. Okay, hey, but now I'm looking at the same progression and I'm on a jazz gig. Okay, so I'm going to warm up my guitar sound, take off this strap. I'm going to maybe roll the tone back a little bit. So I get my guitar sounding like jazz. First chord progression, I've got an A, a C major 7. That diamond there is telling you that that's a movable form. Not all movable forms have to be bars, and this is one of them that's doesn't have a bar in it. So I got my first finger on the 6th string, 8th fret. Nothing happening on the 5th string, okay? And then I've got my 3rd finger happening on the 4th string, pinky happening on the 3rd string, and 2nd finger happening on the 2nd string. Got it? So your fingers are kind of really squished in there together. That's a C major 7. Here's the C in that C major 7. If I wanted a B flat major 7th, I would just need to move this down to, and I got a B flat major 7th. But we're going to be at C. Okay. The next one is an A minor 7. So I'm going to scoop down here. And I'm going to put my 2nd finger on this 5th string, or excuse me, 5th fret, 6th string A. Pinky on the G, skip my 5th string. Pinky on the G on the 4th string. Sorry, pinky's on the 3rd string. 3rd finger's on the 4th string. So that's the A minor. Okay? Yeah, resist the urge to play that 2nd string. That's a hip sounding chord. That's a great chord, but it's not really jazz. Okay, F major 7th. Just like the C major 7th, just down at F. It's gotten real quiet. I can hear all of the thinking going on there. If we could see inside of your heads, you can see the little gears going and smoke starting to come out of the ears. Okay? Now, in the G position, I turned that into a G11th, or more commonly known as a G with an F in the bass. I have a G. I'm muting out that 5th string. You'll notice most of these mute that 5th string. Then I have pinky, 2nd finger, 1st finger. All right, so let's see what that sounds like. Let's do whole notes with that. On 1, 2, whole note. I'll let you find your C major 7 first. Everybody got it? 2, a whole note, C major 7. 2, 3, 4. I'll give you another measure. A minor, 7. Find it. Ready. Go. 2, 3, 4. F major 7 is the next one. Ready. Go. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to slip up here to this F with a G in the bass, or a G11. Go. I know this is quick. If you haven't done these chords before, let's do it again. C major 7th, back up the top, and C major 7th. Go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. A minor 7th. Next one. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F major 7th. Next one. Go. And down here at the F at the bottom of the neck. There you go. 2. F with the G to the bass. 2, 3, do it again, and do it one more time, and C major 7, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, A minor 7. Kind of a little jazz strum, F major 7. The guitar player for the Cal Macy Band was Freddie Green. This sort of a strum, F with G to bass, is called the Freddie Green style because it's named after him. So everybody knows, as soon as it says Freddie Green on a part, they know exactly, the guitar player knows exactly what to do. You're doing this. I've done this all night long. Just strums like this. Relaxed, lazy strums. Unless, of course, you start speeding it up. let's go to the next one. Let's kick it up a notch. What else can we do with a 1/6 minor 4/5? Okay? We're going to do a jazz extensions. We're going to make these chords a little bit more complex now. Okay? You see how a chord is, you have the tree of the chord, which is kind of the triad and the seventh. That tells you what kind of chord it is. And then you have just stuff that you hang on the Christmas tree. These are ornaments that you hang on the Christmas tree. The C major 9th, the C major 13th, the C flat 5, the C sharp 9. Those are all just little ornaments you're hanging on the base of the chord, which is a C or C major or whatever. Okay? So now we're going to start hanging these ornaments on our tree. This is a C major 9th. Second finger here, first finger on that E, pinky on the 3rd string 4th fret, third finger on that 2nd string 3rd fret. And I realize if these are unfamiliar to you, you're just gonna roll your eyes at me. That's okay. You wouldn't be the first that roll their eyes at me. Hey, my wife does it all the time. Okay, A minor 11th is the next one. Except you're at the 3rd fret here. So these are at the 5th. This one's at the 3rd. F major 13th. Oh yeah, we're starting to get into the deep end of the pool here. F major 13th. Those last two are barred. And then a G13th, Troy, you're just giving up on me here. They're just starting to stare at me now. G13. All right, everybody follow a G13. This is a good chord. Come on, I paid my house payment with this chord. G13. Now, slide your pinky back 1 fret, and I get a G augmented. Oh, listen to that. G13, G augmented. What a nasty chord. But what if I went back to the C major 9th? It sounds like this. Did you hear that? Very jazz thing to do. Okay? All right. Not for the faint of heart. Here we go. Troy, you can do this.
Maybe I should start with the real one.
Come on. We're going to go slow. Whole notes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Just stay there. Find that A minor 11th. Ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. F major 13. Oh, 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 oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G 13. Ready, go. 2, 3. G augmented. C major 9th. And 2, 4, 2, 3. A minor 11th. F major 13. G 13. G augmented. C major 9. A minor 11th. F major 13. Why is it? I think this is more fun for me than it is for you. Probably. All right, very good, very good. All right, enough of that fun stuff. Hey, what's the last one down there? Rock progression, power chords, baby. All right, let's get away from those extensions. That's for those jazz guys that know a million chords and have played to only 3 people. That's what jazz is. That's the old joke, you know. You know 3 chords, you play for a million people. You know a million chords, you play for 3 people. That's the old jazz joke. All right, C5. Let's drop those pesky thirds and let's get down to just roots and fifths. 1, 5th, and root. just to make it a little bit easier, the A, it's the same shape. We're just going to put it over here on an A. Just to make it even easier, that F, it's the same shape. We're just going to put it on an F. G. All right. For power chords, you got to mute it down a little bit and give us little eighth notes. If I was really slick and I had the time to play with my reverb, I'm going to do, where were we at? So here's my tempo. I tap that into my tap tempo button. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's not going to go. It's not going to give me the delay right on the quarter note. I set it to where it's actually giving it to me on the dotted eighth. So it's going to go So it's going to do that sort of thing. So here's. So see what's happening there? Okay, and you crank that up nice and thick. Crank on your distortion a little bit. All right, let me go back. Maybe not that thick. That's a little bit too thick, huh? Once you get enough reverb in there and you get an arena, then you're U2. But it's basically a lot of delay on a dotted eighth, and you just let it start swimming and you just start going shoo. So if you actually listen to what the guy's playing, he's doing this. But when I add all this other that's all I'm playing. smoke and mirrors. You thought these guys could actually play. It's all just this stuff you, that's why you pay so much for pedals, because it's all in the pedals. Okay, that's our chord workout for this morning. Let's give you about a 15-minute break. We will get Joe Robinson back up here and learn some stuff with Joe.